like, how do you say, how I can
Pulverized.
explain? Yes, that was good for medicamento. It's like when you go in apotheke, in a pharmacy, you get these things.
Pistol, mortar.
They believe coral was good for lots of things.
That's the mortar and
all the
pestle.
things. That one is another. That's the reason they break coral in. They use the something to cure the body, some problem. Right.
Like a
Yes, a
pharmaceutical.
pharmacia. And here is what I said before, you cannot see in other parts of Italy, not in
Oh my
other parts.
God.
Here is,
And the Buddha.
well, no, that one is just a nice piece, old but not antique. That one is antique. That one is a restoration piece. But those cameos, those are the masterpiece.
Oh my gosh.
That one is from China, I think, but old China, not new.
Jade?
No,
Jade,
that
yeah.
one is turquoise. That one is Chu. Chu means dynasty before Ming.
Yes.
And that one is the tiger with the monkey as the snake. They are all in the same animal. You know, that was just a symbology. The cameo are important because here is Baronessa Pignatelli. That's Beatrice Cenci. Those are historical names. Those are 18th and 19th century. They are all antique. Like those three
Look at
pieces
that
are
piece.
there.
So,
And here is a fantastic piece of coral.
that's natural? That's
Natural.
the
Just
natural
half,
aging?
yeah, no, natural. Never
Pulled
clean.
from the sea.
Because that one is natural with the skin outside. Because when we get coral, we have to clean. We have to remove the skin. Because we use if you use a piece of coral, we don't use your skin,
No,
and not your meat,
bone.
the bone.
The bone.
The coral is the same thing.
I have some
We use
white.
what is in. Oh,
Mine
white.
is
Yes,
white.
white.
That my grandmother had.
Is no sponge. It's no sponge. Or when you touch, pick you.
It
Pick you
Pink
if
one.
you touch. No, when you touch, it's like that, or it's like because I show you after, man, because otherwise I cannot explain. That's Italian. That one is fabulous. The
yes.
color is the top.
Yeah, why don't you go?
I'm just trying not to get reflection here. Is there anything in your collection from your grandfather and your father, pieces that you've kept?
A lot.
Anything in this?
They save some for.
It's like this seems so clean.
That
And-
one,
and like-
yes,
and
no
this
skin
is
outside.
all-
That one are natural, without not clean. That one is clean. But under, if you see the box there,
Yes.
that one is what, when was the time that the Grand Tour, no, from States, Naples, when they arrived in Naples, people can buy a kit like that. And this is made by hand and coral, who buy that after finished the parasol. Because that one is
Okay.
for the
Oh, it's
working.
the hand. Oh.
Those are to fix the silk up, then the circle closed right at the point down. In fact, there we can see
Yes.
an example. Different carving, but that is a parasol.
Oh.
That one is maybe a 930, 920, time. Is not so old. That one is more old, the one down. This one here, that's ivory, gold and coral. Did you see the
Yes.
one on the bottom?
How old is that?
That one is full, early 19th century.
The cherubs, is that?
Cherubs, that
Coral?
they,
That's-
no,
no,
those
no.
are not coral. They came from a crib, a creche, a nativity. Those are with the silver. Those are 18th century, and they make the glory around of the mystery, the nativity, like the cherubs. Those are all 18th century.
And made out of?
Kind of pottery, kind of ceramic,
Ceramic, yeah.
and crystal eyes. That's the look like living. Look at the expression of this and that
Oh
one
my
here.
God, yeah.
Incredible.
This is fabulous.
Those are bracelet Carlo Luigi X. That means 1840. Is half 19th century. I promise to show you something a little different than what you can see around.
Do you think this is probably, do you have the most extensive collection of coral, do you
No,
think?
no, absolutely no. I have some piece from the family, from my father, from my grandfather, and not extension, absolutely. I don't say that because it cannot be the truth. It's much
Yeah.
bigger than the place. But we have something that can be a very special piece. Like those earrings, those are from Palermo, and those are 18th century, full 18th century. The butterfly in that time, did you see the part of gold look like a butterfly?
Filigree.
Was right, typical of Palermo. Coral is from Trapani, always Sicilia.
Yeah, which part of the ocean around Italy does this, or is it, this is,
We have an expression, we say banchi Latin, where we find a lots, like Sardinia and Sicily. Also out of our coast here, you can find coral around the Praiano, island of Galli. At the moment they talk about 80 to 120 meter deep. That's the reason the coral is very expensive.
Wow.
and it,
And not
and
easy
it,
to
I
find.
mean, will it at some time become extinct? I mean, does it, or it just keeps rejuvenating?
Listen, that's really hard to. Some biology give an idea. When you cut the coral, the round section, you have to divide for 2 and multiply for 50 years, and that way you know the age of the tree. That
Like the rings on the tree.
right? No, that's for wood. For
Yeah, for
coral,
tree.
they work in a different way. Just divide for 2 to get the section, half section, and multiply for each millimeter 50 years.
Okay.
It's long anyway. Here you can see we have some example of Mediterranean coral. Here are a piece from Sicily, a piece from Sardinia, some from Corsica, and some from our coast. In Amalfi was one of the best quality of coral because the skin was not too high, it's very gentle skin. When you say Italian coral is the good one, for the color, because the section big comes from Japan, even from China, very big.
Right.
Our coral is not so big now, because time is now, but before you find also in Italy very large, very old piece, very old piece. But because you can see, I told you I have lots of things to show you. That is tortoiseshell.
Yes.
Now it's forbidden. Those are until 1957. 1957 you can find, can be possible to work and to sell to. Now it's forbidden. You cannot work, you cannot sell.
Right. It's like ivory.
Like ivory, it's a
Ivory.
product,
Yes.
but not coral, because otherwise we have to shut the door.
Yeah.
Until today, they protect, you cannot catch for 12 months, and for 6 7 months, fishing coral can be to catch coral. Only for 6.
That's like an arrowhead collection.
Yes,
almost.
but those are, different little pieces of example made in a different time.
And the pipes, do you ever carve? You don't carve. That's
A
ivory.
pipe?
That's more ivory. Or
No, more than no. I personally make for somebody a pipe, a much small one, not like ivory. Ivory they can do big because the task is not coral. But I make some. I explain you. They do so tiny because our coral is smaller. After they put all together, make a big brooch like a puzzle. Because our coral is not thick enough. And you saw they are different.
now, you don't do the tortoiseshell because you're not.
No, 957, no, because I have to wait 11 years, it's not my work. A tortoiseshell is until 957. I born 945, but still, no, it's not my work. I am a war baby, or baby war, how do you say, after war.
After
We born, I told you when,
1945.
945, it's finito. I wait, because it was much hurricane outside. Yes, it's happy good. Those are a nice example of a necklace. That one, for instance, I show you, madam. That one, the olive. That one was made in Amalfi. I show you. Wait. Because I can say everything with my mouth, but I want you to see with the if I I find. Oopla. You listen, Tiffany's method, in shipbuilding you can read the road of coral in the Mediterranean in the Middle Age was the, how to say, tesi di laurea. When you will be graduated to be a doctor, she present that one, the work,
It's
how
her
to say.
thesis, her PhD,
Yes,
her thesis, her PhD.
and as the Università of Facoltà di Lettere, that one is for the conservation of beni culturali. And here you can see this object, because otherwise, look, because they're
That's
studying, they prepared, and of course, eccolo qua. That is the one is there, and that one you read, Pater Noster, they call it Pater Noster, Amalfitano, in coral, 10, 11th century.
Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine?
So
Was
she's a professional.
made by Jew, because there was Jew in that time there. There's a large community in Amalfi.
Is that right?
Yes, it is, really.
And Jews are typically jewelers. That, I mean...
Famous.
Famous.
Listen, I am not, I think, I am not wrong if I say coral is born in Jewish hand. And I explain you why. You remember, not better than me, the blood, the color of the blood is red. The coral we gave it is red. And they associated the blood of the lamb, the sacrifice, with the coral comes from the sea. In fact, they say the coral was made by Leviathan. The Leviathan, yeah.
Levi.
That Leviathan. It's that one is maybe a white coral you have in your home, but that one is not good to be carved. It's nice to see, but not to be worked. It was a sponge. That's what
You
I
can
asked
see
for
this-
your coral.
It's,
Your coral
it's like a brain coral.
it's spongal like that.
Brain coral.
Yeah, but that one is not good to be worked.
No, it's
Too soft?
No, it's a spongal. It's
Oh,
full of
sponge,
holes.
right.
You
Yeah.
need
Oh,
the
right, right,
brain.
right. Solid.
and it,
Gotcha.
It breaks easily.
Right.
Sponge.
I show you something because I'm an old guy. I can show you that those things. I meet this guy. He's very famous in Toronto, not here, but the name is, you can read because it's in English, better than me. I just speak a little English, but
You
not
speak
so much.
very well.
That's Kenneth Mills. He was a famous compositor. I met this guy many years ago. He passed to Ravello, comes in, and you know, the life is strange. We just talk. And when I talk with him, after time, somebody carried me this book because he passed and they make a foundation. Did you see? I am with him. And he was just here where you stay now. And after he write, because that's autobiografia, how do you say? He passed and then write this book. And here he just talk about you can read, but it's in English. You can read.
If I had my granny glasses,
Okay, but who read?
I can read it, but I can't
Read,
read
and
it
you
with
will
my
know
eyes.
that's for sure, because in that way maybe.
There we go.
Now,
Seeing the
Magnificence of coral in the depths of the sea prepared me for an entirely different experience of coral and a fascinating encounter in Italy in 1990. We had traveled to the small village of Ravello, high up on the cliff above the Amalfi coast of the Mediterranean Sea. Susan and Pier Paolo
Alberghini, there was Italian lives in Canada.
were with me on this trip, and as we looked around this charming village, Susan mentioned that Ravello was the home of a famous shop owned by an award-winning jeweler who sculpted coral. She wanted us to see it. So after some searching, we found the unique shop filled with many varieties containing this man's work of art. They were all beautifully lighted so that each piece could be scrutinized. Should I keep going? Because it's you.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
get
was
down to
doing
his
just
name.
this when a deep voice said, "I think you might be interested in what I have in this room over here." I turned and saw a man with thick-rimmed glasses, piercing brown eyes, and black hair, standing in a huge doorway with what had been previously covered by a heavy wrought iron gate. He continued, saying, "Nothing in this room is for sale. It is my own private collection of exceptional coral, but I feel you would enjoy seeing it, as we are right now." We went over to meet him and found that he was the owner and artist himself, Giorgio Filocamo.
Yes.
Filocamo. For several moments he pointed out many beautiful pieces, and then he looked at me and said with concern, "Sir, you are here in great danger, and nothing must happen to you. Do you have any coral?" I said no. He said, "Do you know the value of a coral as a protector?" "No," I answered. He then walked over to a small chest of drawers, which was sitting on a beautiful antique table. There must have been a dozen drawers on each side. He opened one and pulled out a small leather-bound book. I supposed it was one of the books of the Bible, and he opened to one section and began reading in Italian. Susan and Pier Paolo weren't familiar with the text, but the portion he read spoke of how coral was used in doing the work of an exorcist. Apparently, the priest always wore coral as a protection against the dark forces.
Did not know that. Yeah, okay. Do you have a chill? I'm
Yeah.
chilling.
Yeah. That's the reason I wait. I tempt you to this. I tempt you with the pin. And when you get back up, I say, okay, now it's ready. No, that's something.
That's
I'm gonna cry.
I know.
I think I'm crying. I'm verklempt over here.
Thank you. That's so beautiful.
You're a very wise man.
Maybe the only thing you have to read is that one. It's a poesia you write. Maybe you can read better than me. Not better than me, you can understand better than me. My English, I told you, is poor.
When time ceased to be, a moment framed the act, caught in the sculptured coral and left in a tone of choral act. I messed that up, but left in tone of choral act. I'm all beclumped. May each moment graced by each for you in time.
I can't do
messing
it.
up.
I'm crying over here.
May each moment graced be such for you in time, etched upon the escutcheon, when love has made thee more than mind.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to look
You
at that
had
one.
me
I'm gonna have
at-
to do it again later, but you know, that's beautiful. Thank you.
Now we continue something. Did you see this pop-up on there? That one is the Sisto 4. He make the chapel system.
Oh.
That's the reason. It's the Pope
Oh,
of
he was the
Renaissance.
reason for the Sistine Chapel?
Yes, that's the reason.
Which
he
number?
called it.
What number, Pope?
Sisto 4. Is,
Oh, Sisto
Sisto
4.
Della Rue. Dimmi. Sì, non mi ricordo bene.
Everything
say
happens
the
for a
Rue,
reason.
The Renaissance. The Rinascimento. Renaissance.
Rinascimento. Rinascimento.
And he was a viceroy in Naples in 17th century.
Oh, this is Rinascimento
Yes.
right
no,
here?
No, that one is viceroy, I say viceroy. Viceroy.
Viceroy.
Viceroy in Naples in 17th century. And here you can see that one is a particular, that's a 16th century painting, really, no copy. Eh?
Oh my God.
Like the Pope is the 15th century,
That-
really, not copy, really.
How old are the menorahs?
The menorah are 19th century. One is 5 or 6 kilos of sterling silver, and the Italian, and that one is brass. No,
This is silver?
that's sterling
Very
silver.
heavy.
Yes,
Heavy? Like a weapon?
wait a minute.
Oh my gosh.
Please.
Yes.
feel.
Oh,
Did you feel?
yes. Oh, can I?
It's
Wait, hang on.
Oh.
My fingers.
It's not clean because you know this object.
don't want
No, don't have to be clean anymore.
I want.
That-
I want to. Oh.
Oh, too much reflection.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got that.
That's
It almost looks oriental.
he is, but it's San Nicola. In Bari is San Nicola. That one is writing in Cyrillic, but he's writing something in the hand of him very important. You
not
know,
to get the
there is
reflection, that's why.
writing exactly in Cyrillic word. You read Cyrillic?
Like
Cyrillic is the Russian,
Okay.
Russian alphabet. You can read.
No, I can't.
Anyway, what is
I can
writing?
barely read English.
You know what he's writing there? He's writing that only you, Shaddai, have word of eternity life. I don't know, because I tried to translate. Only you, Adonai, you
That's
have,
Jewish.
you say, word of eternal life. for eternity. In other words, only the word of Shaddai has
The eternal.
the eternal vita. Parole di vita eterna is in Italiano. You can see it, please.
Oh no, I was just,
Oh, no.
I didn't want to run into
No, I
anything.
can see it, don't worry. If you see it, you say, hey, that's heavy. You work so
It's,
hard.
I know she is. She's
If I sit, I may not get up.
That one I reliquarium, but where I really want to use look is that one.
I was
That
just
one
like
is
this,
17th century.
Oh my God.
That's rare.
Can we go back to this for a second?
Yes, that one is a wheel where we make the round of the beats near of coral. In other words, the boy rule everything in the water, otherwise we burn the coral.
Right.
And then we make the beats.
You still use this?
No,
No,
we have a
back in the
electric.
day.
That's belong to my grandfather. I save. If
Yeah.
you promise, but this time you have to shut the camera.
Okay. So,
I don't want to do advertising or things like that
No.
through another guy.
Use
No, no.
exactly. Use it so-
Absolutely no.
But we,
That's most important than everything else.
well, we're very,
Well, I can say only one thing. A guy from New York in 1987 offered me $500,000 for this
I-
piece.
for,
And I said no. But with my mouth I can say what I want. I like to give proof to the people because people like me 525,000. No.
and that was
525.
handed down through your family. That's how you.
Yes, no, but I can. Anyway, I can. Also, I don't know how much wheels, but it's a lot of money. But the money, it's only paper.
Exactly.
You're welcome. You're welcome for everybody. But really, it's only paper.
Yeah. It can be gone like that, as we have
Yes,
found.
but it's not that, you know. We have one stomach. The rest.
I love the ring.
Now, those are things you cannot find in other
Yeah,
places
that-
because we need a couple hundred,
That's incredible.
not couple hundred, but for sure you need lots of time. Look at that one. This lady, look there, look here, and look there. You look. If you move, she follow you.
Is this,
which one?
The kind, look, the eyes.
and you,
No.
to get that raised, that much of a three-dimensional,
Now that one is the good artist make this piece. Because in fact, if you go with the camera here, you look. She look at the camera. If you move,
Oh, this one.
Yes, that
Yes,
one.
I s-
If you move, she follow you.
The Mona Lisa
Yes,
of the
yes,
cameos.
look, you can read.
No, I mean,
She found it,
she
you realize it?
is. That's kind of creepy, actually.
If you want to replay that one, you can do with him. It's the same thing. Look, if you are here, you look. If you are there, you know. But with the painting, maybe it would be more easy. Not so easy with the painting. And look what they do in 18th
That's crazy.
century. Look at the face of a child. Look like a bambino, a real child.
yeah.
Hang on.
Can
There
you
you go.
see?
That's
Oh.
18, that's 1700.
That's the 1700, yes, 18th century. Like the San Giuseppe, San Joseph. You see the expression. He understood so well. How can this son?
Amazing.
And it's important that the crown of the lady, the Madonna, because as the 12 star represent the tribes of Israel, and under are on the same crown is a head of an angel. Or Cupid.
So that's them
Did you see?
both coming together.
Yes,
Again.
it's not. Don't say angel for Jew, because I say, what did you say?
Yeah, the,
It's like if you say, okay, you food the cashier. It's almost the same thing, not so far.
this collection is just.
And then we'll be back on what I said before. I'm sure you don't forget. There's the daughter of Zion, Miriam. Look what she has under the feet.
The snake.
No, it's not
The
a
moon.
snake,
Oh.
it's the moon.
The moon, yes,
Yeah.
okay. I got it.
Generally, they put a snake.
Okay, that's
This
like,
time they put the
they
moon.
put the moon,
Why?
so that they can
Maybe it's just to say, be attention,
come together.
open the eyes.
Oh, it's just magnificent.
That one is one of the most beautiful cameo you can see for the high level of carving, because that's full 18th century is that one. That one you can make a magnify of a couple thousand never lose the size, because that's made by a great artist for sure. It's the judgment of Paride, and he gives the gold poem to Venus, the most beautiful goddess. And that one behind is of the same cameo is a priest. He make the travel with the open horse. In fact, he carried the horse near a fountain before he started. Probably was in Italy. And then all around there the little cameo. And then he decided, like Paride, say Italy can be the most beautiful place of the world. If he meant, well, because the panorama you can see all around there, Italian panorama. Some ruins of Pompeii, something, a view from Cimbrone. And then that one is Elf Impero, is gold and coral from Sicily. Is a presentation box. In other words,
Oh, I
it's the
see.
tiara,
Okay,
the
yeah,
bracelet,
okay. Thank you.
the
It's a
necklace,
set.
earrings.
Yes.
Yeah.
The complete ensemble.
What is the purple stuff? What is
The
that?
purple, it's an amethyst.
Amethyst.
Amethyst. Okay, that's
Amethyst.
what I thought.
That's a Chinese. It's not new, but it's a Chinese word. And the nice one is that one, because that is San Gennaro, protector of the town of Naples.
Okay.
And the good made. But you know the funny things, which one? Behind is writing, Solomon Rock, Fecit, Bethlehem, 1875. Look,
Oh my gosh.
did you see? Now remember, I tried to explain you how we make cameo. Remember? Okay, now here you can get a very quick idea. You ask me why brown color and not red color. There you can see the brown color.
Okay.
That's directly engraved up on the shell. As you see, they get three different, two different cameo. And after, when you move from this place, you get to the top. I show you something.
Okay.
Because I give a lights and you can see in
That's it.
transparency the order.
I love that.
Now is that jade or malachite background?
No, that's not that.
No,
Yes,
that
it is
is.
malachite.
Okay.
They don't know nothing about all the Jews. Look now at the transparency. If you are in front, now you have to go from there. Because you have to watch. Look on the shell. On the shell. The second one, did you see? Not that one, the other. The other
So
on
go
the
back
top.
over on the side.
Yeah.
Oh,
look,
I see
did
now.
you see the
Yeah.
lights?
Do one
Because
more
I
time.
Oh,
No, to give more. Wait a minute.
Ah.
I give more. I have to find the right place to push. And
There it is.
Ecco qua, maybe. No.
There
I
you
have
go.
to came lights through. Look, like that. And no more than that, because it's not too strong. These lights, because it will be transparent. In other words,
On her on the side.
but it's not strong enough.
Well,
No,
it's
no.
shown through
Yeah,
over
it's-
here on this, right there.
Mm,
It's getting a little.
but don't go, because there is a cold lights. It needs a hot lights. Anyway, down is another with the bars up. Did you see engraved? And then near is a mother pearl plot. Look, directly engraved. That's the mother pearl.
So they carved that right into the
Directly
shell. as it
in
were.
the whole shell. Don't cut the little piece. Well, you get now an idea
Oh,
of
that
the
is
different
gorgeous.
material. Yeah, because many people think it's a stamp or something like that. No. They are. If it's real, that will be made by hand.
Well, we're just.
I'm in
we're,
awe.
We're blessed to be able to come back here and see this.
No, it's okay. I'm glad you. You say in Amalfi. You say. Yeah. For how many days?
Till
We're-
tomorrow.
Tomorrow you're leaving home.
Early.
Well, we're,
just
we're
be
spending
told.
another month in Europe.
In Europe.
In Europe, Brussels, Amsterdam,
Good.
Barcelona, Prague, Vienna,
Praga, bellissima.
Vienna.
Well,
And
you
then
will be
French.
enjoyed in French.
And
Well, okay, we go to fix that one. Okay. That way you can.
And now I know.
these are
Now I know
part.
the story.
Well,
Shall I put it back? Yeah, I'll put it back where it was.
you know, remember, is always a leitmotif. You think you can by your foot, by your brain. I don't believe somebody Nothing is just occasionally, you know. Maybe it's an occasion.
Meant to be? Or
For sure, it's something, you know, like destiny. You cannot die, you cannot just get a gun and say, I shot myself. But otherwise, what is right in it's something. If you can hear, maybe somebody was a movie, that's an American movie, I cannot translate in Lassù qualcuno mi ama. Up there, somebody loves me. Because that's the movie. You have somebody there for sure loves you. Okay.
I'll put this back.
Oh,
Thank you
grazie.
for
You're
sharing
very
that.
kind. You're welcome.
And your daughter is obviously very
Yes,
she's
I wish, well, you know, after somebody has care of these things, because it's a pity to don't.
I got that.
does she want to carve?
More than care, but she at least has care. Who's here is some, in other words, you know, it's quite a life of our generation, and no boy.
No boy?
No, because my wife 2 times,
Oh.
the dogs say equal. You better know.
So
The legacy stops.
Are women, I mean, this may be a silly question, but I mean, is it mostly just a male craft, or is it okay for the women,
it's
you know?
okay. It's not an absolutely, it's not a reason because she's a woman, but generally it's look like when it's finito, gentle work, but it's not so gentle. It's a rule,
it's
you know,
different,
work,
yes.
and woman, or maybe I think again in the old time, because we think a woman like a flower, and then it's something for men, not for men, not to respect for the woman, not because we said woman, no.
Right.
Yeah, only
It's hard physically.
Yes, it's hard physically. After my experience, I was 2 meter high when I started. If you see a
Well, the
picture.
bones of the bones.
Hey,
were-
okay. The coin has 2 faces. One nice, and other not so so.
Still nice, still nice.
It's like, you know, it's nice, you know, what is okay when you have age? It was a problem if I have 20 years, 18 years. But after I discovered a great person, one of the great persons, somebody tell me, somebody explained me the big difference between Gentile and sheep and chives. The name of this guy was Jackie Mason.
Jackie Mason.
Jackie Mason.
Jackie comedian.
Oh, he's a great guy.
He's a thinker. He's a
Cheese,
thinker.
yes, yes, yes. I feel him very good.
Thank you so much. We, you know, we couldn't have asked for anything like that.
Time to focus.
Okay.
Your stone up.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yes,
This may
why
be,
not?
when we walked in, did you see that there might be a reason we needed to return here? Did I say that like
Yeah,
I
like
meant?
for the,
Like a destiny thing?
I think there was some good reason. I wait, you know, before I don't like to program it. Sometimes I will be inspired for things, you say things because it comes from your mind. But you have to be attention to don't put your idea, because the only thing I think, if they be back, it's for sure for some good reason.
But you invited us back. Do a lot of people, have you been interviewed like so many times you don't even?
Not so much. I don't invite. You know, it's question. I told you, everything is a moment. Each thing is an act. You read something.
I'm crying over
I know.
here. We're coming back, all right? We are coming back to Ravello.
here,
You know,
okay.
the work. You
Should
have
I
to
turn
carry.
it? No, not at all.
I cannot
It's not
fix.
that I can't do it, it's just it'll be hard.
You go.
See?
Remember?
Uh,
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, just be there. Thank you.
We're very lucky.
It's raining out,
Yes.
but
And that's
we're in
okay.
here. We don't care.
You told me, no? What I say before, if you came the rain, okay. If came the sun, okay. Listen, here, that's everything has to be okay.
Okay.
Now, I want to show you something. Stacy,
Thank you. Here.
the coins, I cannot reduce the euro silver. I have something maybe can be adapted better. But that one is the color block. It's a pity to change the color.
I like it.
Maybe it's not so correct. But the only thing we can do, because I try to close the frame, still is too big, that I have to be restrained again. That means long work. It's not something
Yeah,
we can
no,
adapt.
that's,
But I can put super glue. That's it.
That
And
is
then
hilarious.
It's the only way. Yeah, well,
no,
it's
that's
the only way.
and that's perfect.
It's
That's fine.
not, look, it won't stay
Yeah.
in because
I
I
mean,
tried
look-
to close it, but
And look at the back
I'm
of the
sure.
ring. It got, it's smashed.
Yes, it's
So
okay.
it's gonna
no,
be
no,
perfect.
No.
It's gonna be
But
perfect.
you know, the
So
things-
old and new technology.
Old
Heck,
and together.
listen, you know, the point is that the expensive things are not only the good one.
It's
Sometimes
where it comes from. My mo-
Something like that is more expensive than all the things.
and can I tell you, my mother gave me that ring.
Can you imagine?
She sent it to me.
When I understood there was something important,
So
I still won't be back in the way all the way. I tried my best, but I'm sure we can do not so much.
I'm
Because
going to be honored to
It's
wear it.
very
On your new
large.
life, your new journey.
Isn't it something?
I will remind you every day.
Stanno giri in Europe, bello, Praga, bello.
And we came on this trip sort of as a
Yeah.
changing of our life,
New,
a new beginning.
New
So
beginning.
this is
Yeah,
a very
but don't be-
special time.
Yes, but you know, you start in the right way. Don't worry about our future.
That's right.
That's
Because you
right,
know-
day
The
by
moment
day.
now.
The moment.
You
Living
know-
in the moment.
You know what we say very often? The good day start from the morning. I don't know, you are just starting the travel. Or no? When
Yes,
you start?
we
Well,
start.
sort
yeah,
of, we're on
this
day
is
five.
Day 5, our 5th day.
And you start with good feet.
Yes.
Now we try also the other way to be sure, because I will close the way to not lose the stone.
Okay.
It's important, at least in some place.
How about what is Basharat is Basharat?
Basharat to
What will be, will be.
Basharat to Basharat, it's okay, you know, it depends in which way you go. It's not what will be, what you.
What?
It's in which way you open it. To receive it,
What will be?
What will be. You have to be open
you
though.
know, don't forget the thing. You say a word before. Shema.
Shema?
That's wait.
Not schmuck, but shema.
Also. Still remaining anisim. Is anisim you can hear. And I'm not talking about 14 of anisim. I'm talking from nisim. Because it's anisim because you're already here. Another nisim is we are talking together. And Sandy ha preso la colla di qua, qui. E chi l'ha presa?
The beautiful women. Ah, come on.
Say hello. We saw your book.
Hello.
Tiffany. She is Tiffany. My daughter, yeah. That's my wife.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
one
say,
wife.
this has to be the lovely wife. But just in the event you weren't, I didn't.
You want to touch
Thanks for
the-
letting us.
Young, beautiful wife, I might add. Yes. Oh, you know- Come stand right there. That I love that light. Oh,
She
she is the apple of your eye. I can tell that right there. What is your name?
Tiffany.
Tiffany?
Tiffany.
Very beautiful.
The book that we looked at.
Oh, all right.
The thesis.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Sorry, we're right
Tell
here.
me, you push like that because you carry heavy things in your hand. You carry heavy things. No,
Oh,
because
it
it's
flattened
bended.
it out.
Yeah, I hit yes.
No, I'm not
I don't know
saying.
which.
Pina, sta qua però, non là. No, dovresti trovarlo qua. Wait, sì, via. Sì, mi
Here,
alzo
let me
io,
get out of the way.
We're good.
Hai visto come piove? Giornata contro io.
Dietro là sta.
Dove? No, qua deve stare. Tu l'hai mosso, l'ho messo qua.
O dentro.
No, dentro non c'è.
Are you looking for the super glue?
Can you imagine? No, because I'm not.
Oh, you're gonna round it like a
I
ring
want
thing
just
to
be
get the
sure
shape
that
back?
be loose. Ah? No, sta qua per certo, ma tu.
From Nicolas Cage.
Oh. Grazie Pina.
Yes,
Nicolas Cage.
I like Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
we like him.
Yes.
He's our genre.
You know what I will give to him?
What?
No, I give. He buy, but he like a skull. Skull. A skull.
A scala.
Skulls. The
A
skull.
Oh,
Like,
skulls.
A skull.
like the
Yes,
Yeah.
a skull.
yeah, skull.
He has a big skull here. Eh, look.
Look at the little heart. I collect heart rocks that I find on the ground,
Mhm.
and I make little sculptures with them.
What kind of work you do? Or before, what you was? Your
I'm
work.
a journalist.
Ah. Journalist.
Writer.
Reporter.
A writer. Reporter.
I like to talk. I like to talk to people and find out about their lives
you
and
was,
ask
you
questions.
like, I have a daughter. One. Another daughter. She is a journalist.
Is that
like
right?
you,
And Susan is
in
a
Italy.
photographer.
Ah,
So-
you are a photographer.
Yes,
Jeez.
this is what we do.
Here you work.
Mm-hmm.
Here you work.
and a master.
That's why I'm more
computer.
comfortable behind the lens than in front of
And
the lens.
she builds websites for people also.
Websites.
You know,
what is-
the
Computer.
internet. The
Ah, no,
I,
yeah,
well,
I
you
know, I
know,
don't either, but
I don't
she's,
even, even do it
good. People need to get away from that.
because they could look you up on the computer and see your work, but they wouldn't, but to come in and talk to you and see everything in person is so much more.
No, but it's a good thing, I think. But you know,
It's
I'm too old for those things. And maybe people have a project. Sometimes I make a beautiful things. I saw some result. There, with eyes with the brain is nice. After when you speak boom, black, you don't have nothing. And the time of this, it's just a magician, no? Like
you are a
I
magician.
like no magician. I like to be after reminding something to me.
What is?
Like this ring, that's Malachi. That's this ring. This ring is something you can feel, you can
Yeah.
touch. Hey,
I
you
can
feel.
wear.
Remember, Leviathan was for Jews. And for us, it's made by
Oh, is this
That one is
Levitan right
Medea.
here?
Medea.
Medusa?
Medusa.
Medusa.
Because you know why? Perseo cut the head. When cut the head,
Right.
the blood
And it-
go in the tree and the sea, and the sea was ratified like the red color. Your clothes. Have the blood.
I had my hands, my wrinkly hands.
Hold your hand out, thank you.
I love it.
Voila.
Now I have to pay. Now I have to pay for it.
Ina,
I want to get,
you have to pay
Pay
wood.
for this, and I'm gonna find that little part.
Stacy,
oh, nice cauldron.
Stacy, don't get money out from your purchase.
well, I don't. Okay. Thank you very much.
Otherwise, we
I
are
didn't
making
intend
a
for that. I
business.
didn't want you.
Also for a heart, don't worry. You collect, you say something. I don't know what you are calling.
I collect heart, rock, like when I'm hiking. It's just natural
Rock,
heart-shaped
rock.
rocks.
Yes,
Different
heart-shaped,
colors,
yes.
different places that I've been in the world, and I collect them. So I saw that one, and I just wanted to. But I didn't mean to come and get something.
Wait. You know, I am.
But you did bring that ring without a stone in it all
It's
the
so
way
weird.
to Europe.
I don't know why
you know?
I did that. I had it. I brought it, thinking that maybe
I told you, everybody has somebody push behind. That one is one very close. They will be enjoyed to see that one.
Oh.
It's natural.
Okay.
Natural. No treatment, they use to, I don't know, the specific, but it's
Beautiful.
natural to place. I like those look like a bird.
Yes,
You know,
I mean
look
that's the
like
thing.
a-
You can find things.
Look like a teddy bear. Did you see? Just here, bigger head, the body, and the walk.
Uh huh.
You have to work with mind.
That's what
Yeah,
what
but-
we see in nature. We can see a
Yes.
lot of things that may
A
not.
teddy bear. Your teddy bear. I cannot be an old guy to be your teddy bear, but he can be your teddy bear. You talk just one. But I have some, I don't remember where. She's the bishop.
Giorgio, là dentro c'era un po' di caffè
Grazie. Pigliamo un
dietro
chilo.
nel motore,
You want water?
Oh, no thank you, no
Guarda,
God.
ce n'è mia, tu.
dietro nel fusto.
You want water? Dusty.
I will have some water.
Hey, I
Yes.
told you are dusty.
We are dusty,
We are
all
dusty.
right, if we are dusty.
Prego.
In fact, she came with
All we
one
are is
hot for
E
who-
one
and one cold.
Dust in the
Thank
wind.
you.
I prefer cold. You can have, please.
Tell us,
Prego,
will you-
Susanna.
Oh, grazie.
Tell us your names. Your name.
Maria.
Pina.
Ah, Becky.
Pina.
Pina?
How do you, Georgia,
Pina.
how do you say what is your name? My name is Stacy.
My name, mio nome è Stacy.
Mio nome.
Mio
Mio
nome.
nome è Stacy.
And your name. And your name is. And then
Mio
how-
nome è Giorgio. Il nome suo è Anna Maria. E lei è Peppenella.
I've got to learn Italian. It's such a beautiful.
We forgot the language,
It's
that
like
was on our
music.
list, but, oh,
Susanna,
grazie,
sorry, I
grazie.
drink before you.
No, oh,
Sorry. No, you can drink. That's your bottle.
L'chaim. The
I'm
life.
sorry, yes, life. Of course, I listen.
Cheers,
Cheers.
Prost,
Which language
anything,
you want?
whatever you
No,
want.
It's okay. As you like.
Salute.
salute. Yeah, that's Italian, right? Salute.
If you are a daughter of Zion, the first have to be the one you say. eh.
You know?
Eh.
But it's a beautiful people. They're beautiful people, you know? Everybody's
Listen.
beautiful.
Listen, if it was not your father,
I was
you
desperate.
would not be here.
Right.
I am here because your father, it's also my father. It's the father of everybody. Somebody understood, somebody else no. But that is another story.
One.
One. Yes.
And that's where we began.
One.
When we came in, you
One,
told us
that's
about
right.
that, and we've come full circle
Però
back
ci
to
stiamo
one.
dimenticando della foto e non è questo è quello là, dei rami piccolini rossi scuri. Because we think always about our Stacy. Stacy, okay. When you say this no, it's not the right one because I'm looking for the. big
Yes, I
one.
guess I do need
Everybody.
my life changing.
Everybody needs. That one is red. We say to be with the three R. You know R, what means? R. Rotto. Rotto
Roto.
means break because that was parts of a big tree.
Right.
And then rotto, rosso,
Rose,
red.
Rosa, Ru.
È regalato. Somebody has to free the three R. Rotto, rosso, regalato. And su. Rotto, rosso e regalato. That one has three R. Rotto, rosso e regalato. Tranquillo. For next 1,000 years. I 4,000 cheese. And who knows? Who knows?
There'll
Don't
be-
put the limit.
Uh,
In another dimension, another 900 years. I have a chair like that, comfortable, safe there. When you came, my son, he, what, near me.
oh,
And then we can talk for 100 years. And we wait both seasons when the fresh air arrives.
yes. We will all meet again.
I wish
Yes.
love you, man.
Thank you, Giorgio.
Ciao Stacy, but don't forget
We're
the
not-
heart.
Ciao,
Because you leave-
Stacy.
you left the heart here. Pigliaci il cuore.
I will leave my heart here.
I am sure, but you forget that one.
Here, I'll put
Ci
this
sta
away.
questo cuore qua, guarda che ha visto quello là, gli
I've
piace.
got all
guarda,
this
no?
stuff on here.
No, no, così che cara là come fai un bene con un pesce. Bravo. A lei, Stacy.
Prego.
E allora,
Grazie.
buon viaggio, buon ritorno. See you, well, who knows?
Can
One
we,
day somebody call me for sure.
well, we're gonna make a.
Oh,
we're
in
gonna
fact,
make a film of this.
we need Tim to sign a release so we can,
We have to make it.
Well, we're gonna, excuse me.
I'm turning this off. We're done.
gonna-